Hey guys, this is part 2 of Sugar Sweet Victorian. The last one ended abruptly because I wasn't even paying attention to anything at all ever. Um, Here I'm putting in the bar and yeah, it's going, and I decided to change out the windows here, but I lose this part. I lose this save and I have to go in and redo a lot of this stuff. Um, but I think I do it off camera, so sorry about that. um, yeah, so so what was I talking about in the last one? I don't even remember. Oh, I love these little poofs. My favorite pack from the Sims 3 was the Bohemian Garden pack that came. I really hope we get the hanging chair again. I understand that we would have to have it in 3 different lengths of rope or whatever, but I don't care. I want it. I want that hanging egg chair. I used to stick it outside and underneath a huge tree, like there were swings hanging from the tree, and I don't know, I just absolutely adored it. They would have them on the porch. Speaking of, I want some porch swings. It's all I want out of life is porch swings, okay? Um, I can't use CC in my game anymore, apparently, because of the last update. So, come on, Sims team, give me some porch swings. That's all I want out of life. That's all I want. Um, Oh, here I'm starting the little boy's bedroom. Wait, no, no, that I think I did the whole little boy's bedroom without. I really love that bedroom. It's cute. Um, no, I'm doing Wanda and Yuki Bear's room, and yeah, they get the biggest closet because I don't know. Because I needed to fill up some space. Yuki is a computer programmer, even though Wanda had met her on the job as a police officer. Um, yeah, they had met on the job as police officers, and, you know, uh, like, you know how it goes, flirting on the job. And, yeah, so Yuki, I don't even remember that much. It was really a whirlwind romance. Uh, I make this room very pink and yellow, because they're not because Yuki's not totally a pink person, but I almost called her Cosmo. Wanda is. Wanda loves pink, and her not quite as much as her sister Caitlin. And this is Caitlin and Luna's bedroom. And Caitlin and Luna absolutely adore pink, and just it's just their favorite color. They're both very girly, and they have a very girly bedroom, as you'll see. Um, which is funny because I just went and redid Caitlin's look, and I don't even think she's wearing any pink in any of her outfits. I think it's still her favorite color, but I think she just wasn't in the mood to wear it because she didn't feel like blending in with her background. I don't know. Um, I'm pretty positive Luna still wears a lot of it though. And um I did most of like Luna's very girly. I don't think she has any um crossover outfits with the masculine clothing, but Caitlin has like a ton. Mainly because I absolutely adore almost every one of the male tops that came with movie hangout stuff, and I think they look really good on girls. um, yeah, and here I'm throwing together Israel's room. He's a writer. I gave him a bookshelf and a desk to write at, some of his fancy writer chairs in green. His room is definitely the most masculine. I'd like it's just it's very blue and yellow, and yeah. It's and everybody has their own private bathroom, and I think I think there's like a thing where if your sim pees themselves on a lot that has more than 6 bathrooms, then they earn a achievement of for that, and it's like, oh man. Here's the exercise room. There's a little seating area off to the side for your sim to go and sit and cool down and rest and maybe talk to somebody else. I put a little bit of massage table up here. Just after a heavy workout, the sims can go get a massage. And here's the bathroom, so they can go and get cleaned up afterwards, have a relaxing bath. I just accidentally knocked over my microphone and caught it. Um, this I am working on Caitlin, or not Caitlin, on Meadowlark's room, at Meadowlark and Gladys Drake's room, and it's definitely a lot different than the rest. As you can see, she even has her own unique door. She has her own outdoor porch, so for painting on, and like there's a little couch out there for sit and relax, and there's a yoga mat also, because I went in and I retroactively put in just a ton of yoga mats, because all these sims are super into yoga and the wellness skill. I don't know if that makes you live longer. I hope it does. And here I'm just putting on tons of art in this room, because Meadow's an artist and she just loves to have extra paintings like everywhere. And there'll still be more. I'll have her paint some and put them up. She's not a creative sim, but she is a level 10 artist with artist achievements, and she had the artist aspiration beat and has that. So it's like, I feel like she became an artist despite being not very creative, because she really loved art, and it's like she didn't have an innate talent. And I know there's a lot of people out there who don't start out having a talent for painting but love to do it anyway, and so that's kind of what I was going with for her. Like here I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I put a gaming table downstairs. As I said before, I really love the card table. I think the only thing I've forgotten to put in was a what are they called, chess table. And here I'm putting in the outdoor theater with the movie hangout stuff, because that was one of my favorite packs. I've used it a lot in this build, if you haven't noticed. Mainly the little poof seats. And here I'm just putting in a little grill outdoors, because Caitlin also still loves to grill. And another little outdoor dining area this time. Like the other one's supposed to be if your sim wants to go outside and have brunch on the outside, and yeah. Here I'm building the greenhouse. I was trying to figure out some way to do that, and I ended up using a fence, and I found this really tall one, and I was putting it at an angle at first, but then I figured out it would fit better if I put it in not diagonally. Like, yeah. And here I'm trying to put in a fence, and for some reason when you did that with that fence, it would cut out the it would cut out the front of it, like it would cut out part of it because it didn't like being at a diagonal, I guess. And here I'm finally figuring out what I'm gonna do and how it's gonna work. And I put in the chicken wire fence that came with the Get to Work. I really like it, though I haven't put anything inside yet. I was planning on waiting to do that for when I actually have my Sims and I decide what I want to plant to go with what. Gladys and Luna I accidentally made Gladys and Luna very much alike. Luna hadn't had really any skills, I think, except in charisma before, and I ended up giving Luna, like having Luna go and paint and garden. Just, was I saying Gladys before? I meant Meadow. Luna and Meadow. So Cosmo accidentally, well, not Cosmo, Wanda accidentally married her mother. Right? Ugh, creepy. But here I'm building a pool. Oh, and it took me forever to get it up onto that platform, and it was just a wreck, and I thankfully didn't, I thankfully did not upload it to, or not upload it, get footage of it. I can't remember why. I think I just forgot to hit record when I had come back to it. But yeah, here it is, me struggling to get it fit right. I can't remember why it even did. Oh, I think I added on bits to the side, and oh, it was a nightmare. Thankfully, you don't have to sit there for 8 million years and watch me do it like I had to actually do it. I tried to theme this after sort of a Grecian temple looking place, and I don't know, but oh my god, when I resized it and I realized that wouldn't fit anymore, I almost cried. And here I go in and I'm putting in a different one. It took me 8.5 million years to complete that last one, I swear. And here I'm just coming up with a design, and it takes forever, but it takes less time than the last one. And here I stopped for a few seconds for whatever reason. Probably to go and scream internally. I left that the way it was in the center because I felt it looks kind of like an eye. Oh, and here I stopped for some reason again. It's like I don't even know what I'm doing. I am a professional, as you can tell. I am very professional. This lattice work took forever, and I really like it. And if I see somebody re-upload this after redecorating it, and they have taken out that lattice work, I will shoot them. Because that took 8.5 million years, as you can see, sped up at 10 times speed. That is actual math there, people. Yeah, okay, yeah, and I saved it several times while doing that, because I did not want to lose it. If I hadn't saved that and I had lost it, I don't know what I would have done, but I'm pretty sure somebody would have died painfully. Here I'm putting in the bathrooms, you know, boring stuff. It's not really much excitement. I really actually love really fancy bathrooms, and I might go and do a fancy bathroom room build, because who doesn't need fancy bathrooms? And I'm paused here for a reason. And then and like when I have my fancy bathroom room build, I'll build a house around it. And I have this thing where I joke that I could have the crappiest house ever, but as long as I have a super fancy bathroom, I'll be okay. And like I could have like this like if I were touring this house and they wanted me to rent it, and it was like pretty much an old crack house that was all run down and everything, but I walked into of the bathroom, and the bathroom was a and if the bathroom was a huge like colossal beautiful bathroom, I would buy that house. I don't care about the rest of it. I would just spend all my time in the bathtub. That's all there is to it. And here I was trying to do some loopies with, I don't do much terrain on this. I just mainly do terrain painting. Um, but I mean, like, who needs actual plants on their in their yard when you have fancy swirling pathways to nothing? Um, at least that's the way I see it. Um, I'm planning on getting one. I'm planning on having Warren like get into the astronaut skill when he ages up into a teenager. Um, he's already like level 10 logic skill, so I can probably have him. He has that. He has like all the super fast learning traits and stuff now. So yeah, he's maxed his social skill though. I haven't completed it because I had thought that it would count actions that from the past for some reason without me having it set to that aspiration. I don't know. It was just poor planning on my part. But I don't think that at the time I was doing it, like, I think it was a more recent update where they made it where siblings actually count and family members actually count as friends for your for that aspiration. Here I was trying this out because I'd been thinking about this before, and maybe if those pieces had been octagonal I'd have kept it, but it didn't really fit on the square build. But I really like romantic garden stuff. It's one of my favorite stuff packs. um Basically this is the only extra flora I put on this build is the stuff out front. I did like everything I did I just didn't like, so it ended up getting deleted. It's like no, no. And so here I'm going in and doing some terrain painting. um just painting around the path to make it look like a dirt path and everything. um I end up putting a little fire pit out underneath that tree with all the lanterns because I thought that was pretty. I think I forgot to put exterior lighting on it this build, but that's a pretty easy fix for you guys. You just slap some lights on the outside. Um, yeah, and I think I'm almost finished with terrain painting here. I decided to get rid of that staircase because it looked dumb. And yeah, here I'm putting out the poofs in the fireplace because I'm sure that is totally fire friendly conscious to have flammable poofs next to the fire. But yeah, what's a girl to do? I really love the weeping cherry tree. It's one of my favorite trees in the game. And yeah, I think I'm just about done here. Okay, we're coming into the screenshots, of which there are many. This is a big build, and I still didn't get every room. I just got some of my favorites. This is outside. I really loved that, so I took a picture of it. There's the pool, the fanciful pool. And there's gonna be, yeah, here's a shot from the pool to the house looking at the little area outside. Here's the ballroom. And yeah, oh, there's the upstairs landing, which I really love it. I can't wait until we get some ceiling painting again though. I mean, that has to come, right, to be able to paint the ceilings, because I am tired of these blank white ceilings. I would have loved to have a patterned ceiling on this, because all the old houses having the patterned ceilings. Here's a picture of Warren's bedroom. I really like his little play nook over here. He can go and grab a book, as you see he already had, and sit there and read. And here's his parents. No, that was yeah. This is Caitlin and Yuki Luna's Yeah, Luna's bedroom. Um, oh, and here's Meadow and Gladys's bedroom. Um, Gladys doesn't really have much of a presence in this bedroom, but she's never really been like that. She's a writer. I think I forgot to put in a writing desk for her. Um, it was I love Gladys, but she never really had much of a presence in rooms. Well, that's it. You have a nice day.